Hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing, baby. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing? Got to do a recap about Mr. Adrien Broner, the problem versus Jovia. What? How you say his name? Jovanie, Javier, however you say his name, Santiago. Been a hard fight to watch. Very hard fight to watch. Difficult fight. Lackluster fight. Boring fight, in my opinion. It's controversial. People out there saying that Adrien Broner lost the fight. You know, looks like to me Adrien Broner lost the fight. As I watched it, I didn't see him do anything to win. He got the knockdown. They called it a knockdown, but I don't really think, that was enough for Adrien Broner to win that fight. He was down on the scorecards bad. He was out punched. So, what other way can you look at it besides Adrien Broner lost that fight? I think Adrien Broner is out there really fighting for paydays at this point. I'm not in your pocket, AB. I wish you well and nothing but success, but we talk about boxing, and in boxing, right now, my brother, you're looking very bad. You're looking very bad. It looked like you're just out there to pay off, the situation, the court, fine that you got. You have to pay the young lady. Respect to you. But it don't look like you went out there, bro, and tried to give your fans and the public what we desire from you. And that's bad as hell, Adrien Broner. Everybody out there was hoping you was going to come back. You was going to show your ass. You was going to go back to them fast hands, speed, power. Unfortunately, we get a lackluster fight from you. Now, even some of the people, the commentators in the fight were saying that Adrien Broner, was down on the cards, that he needed to do something. We got people like Jamel Charlo, even Terrence Crawford. These people are boxers. So, our opinions don't really mean nothing because we have never jumped in the ring. We never took a punch to the face. All right. So, with all due respect to Adrien Broner, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else out there saying you lost, bro. You out there giving us bad product, bro. Bad fights, bro. We thought you was coming back actually to do something, but you know what? We should have known Adrien Broner wasn't that focused like he's supposed to be when that weight changed. When that weight issue came up right before the fight, we should have known that Adrien Broner wasn't focused like he said he was focused. Just because you can go back and get some abs and you get your muscles back in shape, don't mean that you're going to go out there and perform to the best of your abilities. Now, I ain't really too much mad at AB because I understand he in a situation and he got to get money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get your paydays, go pay the later off. I understand it. But when we are boxing fans and we expect to see the best of Adrien Broner and you come out there and give us that, and then against an opponent that was 14-0, 14-0, you supposed to, I didn't even want to make a video on the fight because I already predicted that Adrien Broner was gonna knock this dude the hell out. I'm thinking in my mind, ain't no way in hell a dude that's 14-0 finna even go out there and get Adrien Broner half the problems this guy did. And the sad thing about it, you lost a lackluster fight. This dude wasn't even doing that much. Santiago wasn't out there throwing haymakers and bombs and multiple combinations or no shit like that. You lost a single punch fight. A single punch fight. Adrien Broner lost a single punch fight. That looked like a spar match. I feel sorry for the people who went out there. If you didn't have a Showtime subscription, you said, you know what, this AB, I got to go and give up these little $14, $15 for this subscription. There was a lot of people disappointed if they bought that. A lot of people disappointed if they bought that, Adrien. You heard you heard your fans. I think Adrien Broner, he still has the possibility of going to the Hall of Fame, though, Brandon. Let me put your comment up here, Brandon. I still think that AB has the possibility of being in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he going down in it anyway. You know what I'm saying? He is one of the fastest 4 division champions. you know, ever like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. You know, so he going down in the history book. But I believe that Adrien Broner, you know, just had to come out here and get money for that fight. I believe that Adrien Broner is going to come out in his next fight and show us a better Adrien Broner. That's what I think, y'all. I hope we all hoping that. You know, we just ain't going to throw him under the bus. We're not going to throw AB under the bus. We going to hope and pray that AB go out there next fight. Hopefully it's not some, well, the way he fought this time, it probably need to be somebody who probably 3-0. 3-0. All right? Because going against somebody 14-0, he still couldn't do good. Now, is it ring rust? Let me ask y'all that. Do y'all think it's ring rust that caused this problem? Yes, it was a boring fight, Chain with Ice. You're welcome to come on. The link is up, Chain with Ice. You're welcome to come on. Yes, it was a boring fight. Yes. And it's rare that you ever see Adrien Broner really in a boring fight. That's the crazy thing about it. Usually Adrien come in, he let them hands go. Back in the day, he let them hands go. But I tell y'all all the time, Marcos Maidana will change your life. I think that Adrien Broner is a single shot puncher because of the fear of getting caught while opening up. I don't know if anybody else may agree with that. Some people may disagree, but I feel that that's his problem. I think that he doesn't open up with his punches because he might get countered, he might get dropped. Because how is it that a fighter of his caliber keeps going out there not throwing punches?
Scared to get hit
He
back.
gets mad when people say it. Chain with Ice.
Yeah, what up?
Hey, I can't hear you, Chain with Ice.
What up,
Hold
Easy?
What you say, bro?
I said, he afraid to get hit back. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's all it could be. I mean, for one, I don't like how Adrien Broner throw them slapping hooks. It's like Adrien Broner literally is out there to look fly and flashy instead of go out there and get the victory.
Oh yeah.
With them slapping hooks trying to look pretty. When I know you could throw a good hook like you knocked Sean Porter down with, why you always slap with your hooks?
I don't know.
And then in my opinion, don't get me wrong, Adrien Broner is a boxer. I am not. To me, he don't throw his jab right. It's like he try to be Floyd, but he doing it wrong. Floyd lean in first. Already have his arm ready to shoot. Most fighters don't lean in. They just throw they push forward and throw their jab. Floyd literally leans in and hesitation so you can see him coming forward and then snaps his jab out and hit you in your face. Floyd just don't lean forward and let the jab go. He hesitates because he already know you expecting him to, when you see him move forward with his arm like that, you're expecting for him to go and throw that jab. But Floyd leans forward, waits a second, wham. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You trying to copy Floyd. I respect you, Adrien Broner. I love Adrien Broner. You know, I don't know him like that, but you know what I'm saying? I respect what he did as far as bringing guys from out his hood and making them champions. That's why I have so much respect for him. But if you're going to copycat somebody, copycat them right. Your shoulder roll is not a...
Oh, no, that shoulder roll ain't good.
That is not the Mayweather shoulder roll. You need to work on that. If you're going to copy somebody, be the blueprint. Make sure you know their blueprint. You be a carbon copy. Make sure you come straight out the fucking copy machine if you're going to copy somebody. But they're throwing that jab like that. Wrong.
Another thing on
single punching
his hands, I think that's because he always out of shape.
He always out of shape, and that's a good point. He's probably trying not to get tired.
His hands. Yeah.
He probably, that's a good point. Ain't nobody never said that. I thought of that. That's a good point, bro. That's a great point. He's probably out there not trying to get tired.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, he need to start running. You know what Adrien Broner need? It's a lot of yes men trainers. It's a lot of yes men trainers running around that allow these fighters to do whatever it is they want to do because they getting a little 10%. It ain't no more real strict trainers out there. That's what I think the problem is too. It's a lot of yes men. Same thing going with Deontay Wilder. They go in there, they worry about their 10%. They don't want to get fired. Adrian coming there and like, Adrian, I want you to go run today. Man, I don't feel like running today. Okay, they go hit the bag. Like, what the fuck? You need one of them
That ain't
trains coming in and say, hey, yeah, that ain't training. That's being a yes man. He need one of them trains. He come there and say, hey, man, I need you to go around and hit that track, man. Man, I don't even feel like today. I don't get paid for you to tell me what you hear. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's not what I'm hearing.
But then they'll get mad and fire those and pay for a yes man.
Well, fire me then. You gonna respect me later in the end. I'd rather you respect me later than for me to be kissing your ass. I'd
But
rather
then
after
those
you go
trainers ain't care about. All trainers care about is money. They ain't really care a whole lot about their fighters nowadays.
exactly as we see. Now, people who come up with these kids like that, like Mike Stafford, without a doubt, I know Mike Stafford love Adrien Broner. Because Adrien Broner left him, came back, and he's still there. It ain't about money with him. He love Adrien Broner like his son. He'll never turn his back on Adrien Broner. It's some train, but a lot of them trainers out there getting them 10%, don't give a fuck. They managing them fighters wrong, send them up in fights to get their ass beat. First of all, whoever managing Santiago was stupid as fuck to even send they 14-0 fighter up without a big name up against Adrien Broner on PBC. See, that's stupid ass management, and that's people who don't care about you. You see what I'm saying?
I do, but it was
I'm
an
gonna send my
opportunity.
14-0 fighter in there with I'm gonna send my 14-0 fighter in there with a 4-time world champion. Really? That's the
What's his
dumbest shit in the world. Huh?
What's his name?
What you
Beat
say, Shane?
Muhammad. What's that? That's not true.
I can't.
I
What?
said
What you talking about?
I said what's his name? Beat Muhammad Ali with 7 fights. That's not always true.
What's not always true?
That 14
Oh, oh,
going
oh, oh, you saying
14
that
and
sending
0.
them in? Oh yeah, you saying sending them in at 14-0,
Yeah,
and Muhammad lost to a guy that was 7-0.
yeah. That
What's
ain't
up, Run Up Kings? Yeah, that ain't necessarily true, like you just said. I respect that, and you're right. And you're right.
yeah, it might
But
be good because then you get your fighter a name. Like
yeah, you can get
fighters
your fighter a name. You could get your fighter a name, but you also could send your fighter in there to get his fucking brains beat out. He ain't got enough experience to be in there with a world
that's
fucking
true.
champion at 7-0. See, that was somebody once again in Spink's corner didn't give a fuck. Now, yeah, they possibly in their mind thought, yeah, we could beat him. We could beat Ali. That's all good and well. But in that sport, a deadly sport like that, that's not a game of basketball. And you sending your fighter in there unexperienced against an experienced elite fighter, that shit is retarded to me. I don't give a
Look at
fuck if
it
they
this
do
way.
win.
Fighters' years aren't too long. They are only in the game for about 5 years. So if they gotta get their fighters a name ASAP, so that they can make as much money for as long as they can.
Yeah, see, that's what they managers and promoters gotta do. So they can
Yeah,
make as much money as they can. But see, I couldn't be no boxer. Ain't no way in fuck you finna play me like that. I'm 14-0, and then you gonna send me a contract tomorrow. You wanna fight Adrien Broner? Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't even need to see no name like that till I'm at least 17, 18-0.
but coming off a 2-year layoff and someone who ain't disciplined like that,
That ain't got shit to do with it when this man that had all this time off to get disciplined. He's still a champion.
AB has a belt.
No, hell no. I said he's still a champion as a fighter. He's
Oh,
still an elite fighter. Hell no.
Yeah, I
You
could see
don't
it.
do that. I mean, I see, understand the Lomachenko out there. You know, he been in the Olympics so long, kicking ass. Yeah, he like Floyd Mayweather said, he already was a professional, even though he was in the Olympics. So yeah, he can come straight out of there and go and fight, you know, top caliber opponents from 1-0 to 2-0 in his career.
Yeah.
He can do that. You know what I'm saying? But when you trying to bring a fight up, could you imagine Floyd Mayweather putting Tank out there at 7-0 against?
Loma.
Let me see who against Gary Russell.
Nope. I can't even see him putting him against Gary Russell now and dragging him up.
Oh, you ain't number 7-0. Let's go on here and send you up against a fighter like Gary Russell. Come on.
Nope.
Hell no. You don't do that. That's why people can say what they want to say about Floyd and how they doing Tank. We don't like it. I hate it. I don't like accepting it. But I give Floyd credit. He ain't trying to push that boy out there and get him killed because he on the contract with him. You feel what I'm saying?
I do.
Floyd
But
could
he's
easily just go
26
say,
now. It's about time to step it up.
yeah, it is about time to step it up. And like I said, that's why I feel like Tank need to go have that Valdez fight, man. That Valdez
Yep.
fight. If
Good
you gonna
fight.
run from 135, then at least go fight them lions in the other way. You already got the pass. You went down and you fought Leo. You already got that pass. So stay at 130, beat up them 130 guys. Hell, even fight Shakur Stevenson. Try to go undisputed at 130. But we ain't accepting no more Tank bullshit.
Nope.
See, it's a magnifying fine glass on Tank ass right now, especially right now.
Ain't even watching those fights. Like the Leo
So
Santa Cruz fight.
he better be trying to find himself something to do that boxing fans gonna love and enjoy and watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he go out there and he drop one more weight class, when his killers at 135 out there, big fights for you, we ain't gonna have nothing else to do with you, Tank.
Mm-hmm. People are already leaving him. Tank
We ain't gonna have
fans.
nothing else to do with you, Tank. If you keep going out there getting us these bullshit fights, we ain't gonna have nothing to do with you.
Yep.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, King. You keep going out there getting up this bad
Keep
product.
up the good work. Yep.
We are not gonna re-up no more. All right. We tired of selling Babbage. All right.
Babbage.
We tired of selling that outdoor Tank. The hell going on, man? They giving Adrien Broner fights. I mean, why did they get? But you know, star power. You know, that's Adrien Broner. That's why I said I would have never sent my fighter in there against Adrien Broner because for one, he got star power. He got experience. We on PBC. We on Showtime. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
The whole time I'm watching a little part of the fight I'm watching, they say this dude got this Adrien Broner down on the cards. So y'all mean to tell me that one knockdown changed the whole fight? One knockdown. And I think he had a good round. I think the 7th or the 8th. I'm listening to it and they said that was his best round of the fight. But see, just like throughout history and everything in the world, you send somebody out there off bullshit and lies and rhetoric, you're going to step up to the next guy, and then we're going to see Adrien Broner go out there and get his ass really whooped. See, karma's a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because he's sitting there. I didn't see the fight. I'm watching like the little clips from Fight High. He's sitting there like he really went out there and performed, and not to top notch. You know what I'm saying? Not to his best, but he's something that actually like He won that fight. They ain't said shit to Santiago. You don't see no clips of him after
Uh-uh.
the fight. Did they even talk to him?
I didn't look at the post fight conference. It was already late. But I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Didn't even talk.
Santiago? Not that I saw.
Because I'm sure he'll probably been up there like, man, they robbed the fuck out of me. They took this fight from me. Took this man. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But see, it's one thing. See, this how y'all. These people have to watch this sport, man. Even though we love it, we have to watch it, man. It's one thing to get robbed, but then it's another thing not to complain about it. You see what I'm saying?
One thing to get robbed,
It's one
another not
thing to
to
get
complain.
robbed, and not to complain. Why are you not complaining about it? Did they come to you in the 7th round and say, hey, man, we're gonna let him get this fight, man. We just gonna give you a little something extra in your purse. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Why ain't Santiago, if he feel that he won that fight, out there trying to do interviews, anything he can to speak to the public to let them know he felt he was robbed? I'm not finna go and train 3 months out my life. I can't see my children, my wife. I can't get no pussy, for one. And then a motherfucker finna rob me, and you think you just finna walk off into the motherfucking the sky with my shit? Hell no. I'm gonna go on. I'm calling Fight Hype. I'm calling Fight Hub. Shit, I'm calling Easy Work Boxing.
Nah.
Nigga, put me on your channel. Some
That reminds me.
Blue
Remember
78.
Felix Sturm didn't really say anything about the Oscar fight when most people thought
Who?
he won. Felix Sturm, the guy Oscar fought before B Hot.
Who the hell?
The guy Oscar fought
Well,
before B
that was a
Hot.
controversial fight.
Yes,
I don't know
everyone.
about that fight.
Oh,
That was controversial.
it
Leave his
was.
name here so I can watch it.
Oh, Felix
You heard me?
Sturm, huh?
Nah, I ain't gonna remember it right now. That's why I'm asking you to type it in when you get a chance.
Oh, just look up the guy he fought before B Hot. You'll find it.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
I'll put it in the private chat.
So now Regis Progress
I think
keep
that's how you
calling
spell
them
it.
out. But me
Yeah,
right now, I
Regis
don't think
beats
Regis don't need to even go that route. He
why
ain't
not
gonna gain nothing
from Adrien Broner?
because he's not gonna gain. He gonna
My
get
name?
Adrien Broner name. That's it. He gonna get the real, the good AB.
Nope.
He gonna get
But
the AB.
but what else can he really get? Like
He can either move past Broner or he can move past Broner. Don't neither one of them offer each other nothing right now but a fight. And Regis Prograis is going fighting Adrien Broner after the way he looked this Saturday. He ain't gonna get nothing from it. Remember, we talking right now about the fact that Adrien really lost.
we are.
So what is Regis really gonna get out of, if you see what I'm saying? What is he gonna really get out of if he go over there and beat Adrien Broner?
Not
Okay, you
not
beat Adrien Broner.
yeah, not many people know him like that though. He needs to build it'll help. It's like if someone beats Conor McGregor right now. They'll get a name, but did they beat the dog that he used to be?
No, they
Nope.
won't. No, they won't. Because I don't
Yeah, they
even know the
will.
dude who beat Conor McGregor. I don't know. I don't even know who that is. They won't get a name. They'll get mentioned. Yeah, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days after the fight. I
Yeah,
don't even know the dude who they beat him.
but Regis is
And no,
somewhat
I know Regis is somewhere where.
a somewhat relevant. Well, I wouldn't say relevant, but people know him. He's not irrelevant like the guy that Connor just got beat by. You know what I mean?
I mean, the name. The names. I know what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying by the names or whatever. But in the sport, it's not gonna matter in boxing though. It ain't gonna mean shit for Reeves. Only thing gonna be under his resume is that he beat Adrien Broner. People gonna remember Adrien Broner like they saying is wash. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, he'll push him up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll in boxing. Yeah, he'll probably get a bigger fight after if he was to beat Adrien Broner, but he ain't winning the shit. You ain't winning no glory. You ain't winning no title. You just winning. I beat
Good
Adrien Broner.
payday.
Yeah, and you getting paid, of course. I forgot the payday, but you just getting a check.
Better than fighting than cherry picking someone.
I know that's one thing about Reeves. Reeves don't cherry pick shit. Reeves just tried to fight Maurice Hooker. Maurice Hooker ran and went up to 147. But
To
he didn't
Virgil.
possibly ran. Yeah, he didn't possibly ran into another ass whooping ducking progress.
Mm-hmm.
But depending on he fights now, since he's with Bomac now, may determine his victory or loss.
Regis.
Because I'm gonna tell you straight up like this: if Maurice Hooker don't learn to use them long ass legs and move around that ring, Virgil Ortiz gonna knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, I got. And he
Watch,
don't have. Hooker ain't got no draw either.
watch what I tell you now. If he don't learn how to move around that ring, he can box. He long. He can throw hooks. He can throw combinations. He'll be a good fighter with movement. If his ass don't change that, ain't nothing left for Maurice Hooker. Because Regis was gonna bring that pain to his ass. Regis shorter. You see what I'm saying?
I do. He's smaller.
Yeah, Regis was gonna come straight in on his ass, ready to hurt and destroy. But I don't think Adrian done though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna push
Yeah,
him
he
out the
still
way.
has
I
some
think that we'll
some
see
left.
the next fight, and then you know what I'm saying. We can determine
Yeah,
really
this
what
was his
Adrian is
first
going.
fight back. I don't think this is the whole AB.
Said stop hating on Broner. He was jabbing man up all night. AB was blocking them shots. The media and everybody was biased Saturday. But why would they be biased towards Adrian?
Exactly.
What would be the need of being biased towards Adrien Broner? To show
Against him. Why
why
would
would
you
you
need to be
showcase
biased against AB?
no, why would you showcase him and make him the head of a card? Put his name out there. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Adrien Broner is back, Showtime, Saturday. Why would they go through all that and then try to go out there and hate on him? Or the media, as you say, was biased towards him. If anything, the media would have helped him because he the main event. He the person everybody coming to see. He's the person who really selling their car, their tickets. Why would they try to make him look bad? See, this is when you have to determine whether or not somebody is a fanboy. You see what I'm saying? Because what you just said, no disrespect to you, my brother, it made no sense. It made no sense at all. I mean, tell me, Chain, right? Do that make sense to you?
Uh-uh.
No, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. I would, no. Bro, he fought a 14-0 fighter. We expect more. No excuses for that, man. He claimed he sparred all these people in training. Yeah. You talking about the commentators? The commentators work for them. The commentators work for Showtime. You think they went out there and told them, hey, y'all go out there and y'all make it look like Adrien Broner lose. Even though we invested all this money for this fight, for this card, and he the headliner. Y'all go out there and be biased towards Adrien Broner. It don't make sense. Is all I'm saying, bro. It just don't make sense. I'm not a fanboy of the commentators.
Would you watch AB versus Khan
Amir
at
Khan,
47? Yeah.
man, Amir Khan. And listen to his name, Amir Khan. What does it sound like? He a con artist. He's Amir Khan. I don't know if y'all gonna catch that.
I didn't catch that.
Amir Khan. He's Amir Khan. Con artist. Con artist. Mr. Get hit in your nuts and you didn't get hit in your nuts. Quitting and shit. He's Amir Khan. Hell no, I wouldn't watch that fight.
What about Thomas Delorme?
Versus who? Adrien Broner?
Yeah,
Didn't Thomas Delorme just lose that last fight?
he did.
No. Hell no, I won't watch that.
But so did AB.
What, that lost his last fight?
Yep, they both lost.
He's supposedly won this one, but I wouldn't want to see that still. You ain't gonna come back to the top of boxing, man. You ain't gonna come back to where you once was, fighting no 14-0 Santiago. Man. You got to reach for the stars, man. See Valdez? You see how it became of Valdez? Because Valdez reached for the stars. You can't come out here getting nobody these mediocre ass fights and then expect everybody to be out here saying, oh, AB finna go back out there and take over. Man, get the fuck out of here, AB. You know that ain't right. But I respect it. You gotta go get that check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think AB? Hold up? What they say? Do you think they'll give AB, one of the young dudes, give him out of game? You was watching somebody else's channel. I just watched. They said that they was talking about that on their channel. You watch their channel too, don't? Because he said the exact same thing that you just put up there.
What channel y'all come from?
I think it's like what's his name? Shady Slim.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, I watched that video and he said the same thing, that they was gonna get. Why don't they go ahead and get one of them young dudes to get Adrien Broner out the way? I mean, I don't see. One thing is business is more important than anything. See, people can say what they want, but as they see, AB can still sell. AB can still sell. So as long as when it gets to the point that AB can't sell tickets no more, then that's when they're gonna send somebody out there to get rid of. But as long as his name can bring in money, that's why they're giving him fights. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
They didn't give Adrien Broner the fight because they didn't give him the fight because they liked him, because they're cool with Adrien Broner, because they love Adrien Broner. They gave him the fight because he can sell tickets. That's why
he's a draw.
They can't go make money off Santiago. This is exactly why I'm saying Regis Prograis don't need to even go out there and fight him. Because even if Santiago would have beat Adrien Broner, well, he would have went. What did he gain
Mm,
besides a fucking name? He ain't beat nothing. He ain't gained nothing but a name and a payday. And better more paydays coming. But he ain't gained shit but a payday. I mean, but he ain't gained nothing but a name. But you know, like I said, at the end of the day, I respect Adrien Broner.
he
I
making
like
his
how he
money.
went back. He got Rashid Warren. He got Bunny. Brought him out the hood, made them title holders, put money in their pocket. I respect Adrien Broner for that. Because there's a lot of dudes who'll leave you dead and dry in that hood and will pull up on you in a Bentley, flash your money. He went back out there and got people he knew and grew up with and made them champions, man. You see what I'm saying? So I got a lot of respect for that boy. But you can't be coming out here getting us bullshit fights, though.
Nope.
You can't come out fighting
Stay
14-0
disciplined.
dudes and robbing them. You know, to the point where Jamel Charlo, Terrence Crawford coming out saying that, oh, Adrien Broner lost. And these are people who ain't got no reason to throw no shade on you. No shade on you. Ain't like they hating on AB. Now you could possibly say that Jamel probably got a little, fucked up feeling towards, AB, since they almost got into it, about 2 years ago.
Your mic cut
Him
off.
and tanking the
You can
brother.
possibly
Yeah,
say
you
that
probably
what
say,
easy.
huh? What? Broner 117, 115. Watch the fight again, no sign. I'll do that, Jermaine Keith. I'll give it a shot.
It was close. It was
I'll
close. I
give
would have. The right guy just didn't win.
Oh
Easy.
yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Now you back. What
Yeah,
were
I
you
can hear you
saying
now.
that you can possibly say that what?
I could possibly say what?
He was like, now you can possibly say that. Then you cut off.
I ain't
Then
no
you
telling what
really.
I'm finna say.
Oh. Oh well.
All I'll say is, like I said, Adrien Broner, I respect you, my brother, but please, please, really go back in that gym, man.
They call him wasted
Because I want to
talent,
see him.
but
I don't think he wasted time.
was he really wasted talent like Zab Judah? Because when you look at when he was doing better, it's not like he was.
Who said Zab Judah was wasted talent? Who the fuck got the audacity to even say a fighter is wasted talent? First of all, that's some shit to say. And it probably came from some motherfucker who ain't never got punched in their face. This man's a former undisputed fucking champion. How the fuck you gonna say somebody is wasted talent? Now that a boy, yeah. I mean, you can have your opinion. You can label him an ABC fighter, but to say a former undisputed champion is wasted talent. Now you could say he ain't the same fighter, but to say wasted talent, you out your fucking mind, and you ain't out there getting punched in your motherfucking mouth. That's something that's crazy as hell to say, in my opinion. Oh, I ain't even got to step in now. Hey, it ain't no different than a street fight. You just got on gloves. It ain't nothing to play with. I understand that. Now that I say that, it ain't nothing but a street fight. That's something, you know what I'm saying? the help us hold court when we talking to boxers and stuff. Street fighting. I mean, hold on. Let me say it because somebody gonna come try to kill me by saying this. No, let me rephrase that. Boxing and street fighting is totally different. Totally different. But I'm saying, and both fights of boxing and street fighting, you out there to knock your opponent the fuck out. You feel me? In both forms of fighting, whether it's street fighting or boxing, you got to knock somebody motherfucking head off. But boxing is a different skill, or it's an art form. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
In a street fight, you ain't gonna get those teeth protection and wraps to protect your hands. Yeah, different.
Yeah, you can pick somebody up, you can slam somebody, you can kick somebody,
Yeah.
you can do whatever the hell you want to do in the street fight. But that give us a chance to talk to these people and tell them like, hey, you ain't talking to nobody who ain't never been in a fight. I understand that it's serious. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But see, we ain't out there fighting every 2-3 months. And then we ain't out there fighting people who, you know what I'm saying, is training just like you're trained. It's a difference. It's a major difference. But I'm just saying, like, bro, I done been in fights too. I understand the dangerous, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle that you're living. But when it comes to boxing, we don't really know shit because we ain't doing it. That boy say he ain't talent. I mean,
That boy said,
he ain't wasted talent. He can beat an A fighter at 147 or 140 pounds. But who are these fighters that you think he can beat?
I don't see him beating Spence, Crawford, Pacquiao in the rematch. And at 140,
What?
he
What?
said, I don't see him beating those guys. Those
You
are
see
all.
him beating those guys?
I don't.
Oh, I thought you were saying you did. What the fuck?
Or Taylor and Jose at 140. Those are
Man,
basically all. He could probably beat, what's his name? Zapata. But is that really an A level fighter?
man, you better go try to fight Devin Alexander or some shit
Yeah.
at 147 or some shit. I think he'll probably beat 140 pounder.
Like who?
I'm looking at Josh Taylor.
You think he could beat him?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
hard
don't know
fight.
why, but I can see well no, not this Adrien Broner. No. I'm thinking about before the McDonough ass whooping Adrien Broner. No, not this one. Not no Josh Taylor, no. Or the Adrien Broner who fought Theo Payne, even though that was a weak opponent. If I could see him fight like that, he'll beat the fuck out of Josh Taylor. If he was to go in there with that mentality he had against Theo Payne, he'll beat Josh Taylor body the fuck up and knock him out. For one, Adrien Broner gonna rehydrate bigger than Josh Taylor.
Oh, yeah. He'll come in as a middleweight at 140.
He gonna come in over Wells.
Yeah. What can he do
Broner
now,
will
though?
beat Tank. That's
Oh, yeah, but that's
they'll
not going
never
to
fight.
happen.
I don't think they'll never fight. Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
never
they're like
fight each
best
other.
friends.
Yeah, best friends, my ass. Yeah, but yeah,
That's where he get
but yeah,
his
that's
bad habits from. I've seen people say Tank the next AB.
Tank got an ass whooping coming real soon. They gonna have to look. Tank gonna have to fight somebody, and it's gonna have to be somebody
Not
he
no
gonna
cherry
agree with.
picks Leo Santa Cruz no more.
Not none of that shit. That ain't gonna even rock no more. He gonna have to really go out there and pick somebody that's gonna make. They say he the heir to Floyd Mayweather's throne.
Nope.
There's no way. There's no way. He got to do way better than that. Somebody he finna be somebody out of somebody's throne.
Not even close.
Floyd went out there and challenged himself. Floyd went out there and fought people that they thought he couldn't beat. That's what made him great. That's what made his name coming up. It wasn't going out there and picking guys at lower weight classes and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. That wasn't it.
Uh-huh. And Tank fought a 118 pounder that ain't got no power at 126. And now moved up to 130, got a belt for free. Who's basically a pressure fighter with ain't got no power. That was tailor made for Tank and a cherry pick.
Now, to be honest with you, and I hate to say it because, like, I hate to be talking about race and shit, but you know what I'm saying, that Mexican fighter shit.
Mexican fighter.
I mean, you just got to be truthful and look at Tank resume. You don't see nothing black on there.
What that got to do with
I mean, let's.
this?
What you mean? What they got to do
He can't beat
with it?
black fighter.
No, it's not that he can't beat black fighters. Due to, I hate to bring this shit up, but it's the truth. Due to black fighters, black people, our rhythm, our athleticism, it's more difficult to fight a black fighter, and especially an undefeated black fighter in their prime. I hate to say it, Mexicans don't move like us, and Mexicans aren't as athletic as us. I mean, that's just being real. So that's why Floyd Mayweather, most of his career, whooped Mexicans' ass, and that's why majority of Tank career, he been whooping Mexicans' ass. Because they know, and it's this time scientific, this ain't me saying that we are better fighters. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying from the way we are more athletic, we are more rhythm, and that is our advantage against Mexican fighters. I'm not saying Mexican fighters can't fight, they're not warriors. I'm just saying as black men, as black fighters, they move differently.
So you think
So that's
Mayweather
why,
keeping him away from black fighters?
yes, most definitely he keeping them away from black fighters. Hell yeah. What black fighter on his resume?
The closest was Pedraza that I know
No, not the closest. I said what black fighter, meaning he ate cornbread, collard greens.
of.
He probably his auntie stay in the projects. One of his cousins been shot for breaking in somebody's house. I'm talking about black, and I
I
don't
don't
mean
know
that
of any.
necessarily. I'm not saying it necessarily mean that you're black because all that shit, but I'm just saying, what black fighter, Negro as they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know of
It's
any.
on his. Okay then. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say.
I'm
That's
gonna have a
all I'm
pull
trying
up
to say.
box rec for that.
When you pull up box Rick, you ain't gonna see nothing on it. Young boys ain't black.
Cuban.
Hugo, come on, man. Dude, that's Hugo.
I said Cuban.
Oh, I thought you said Hugo. Come on
Who
now,
that?
Shane,
Who
right?
Hugo?
Yeah, what black
Who?
dude you know named Hugo?
I
Nah,
don't know.
boy, he couldn't. He wouldn't even go to school, but they'll be on it. Hugo. The fuck your mama was thinking about? Your mama on some shit. Eric McAllister, thank you for the donation, my brother. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, Eric McAllister. That's crazy though. Who the hell would name their child Hugo?
I don't know.
But like
Sometimes
you go
folks be copying names.
you go down and you check that resume, my brother, and I guarantee you, you
Yeah.
ain't gonna see a Negro on there. And like I said, it's just being real. Not saying that we are better fighters, nothing like that. I'm just saying due to rhythm, athleticism, we got
The
that.
style. I think you mean the style of
No,
fighting. Like more
no,
footwork.
it's not. No, there's no. It's not a style. It ain't got shit to do with boxing. Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this: how many Mexicans you see in the NBA?
Uh,
Yeah.
one.
Okay. All right.
Other than that, none.
Okay. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with boxing, and it ain't got nothing to do with racism. It just got to do with what God gave us. That's all it got something to do with. Nothing negative, no hatred, no nothing. It just got to do with what God gave us. That's just what it is. But hey, y'all, I've been on the hour. We talking about, we done already talked about it. If you ain't on there, the whole point of us talking about this tonight
AB.
was, is Adrien Broner done? In my
No, I
opinion,
don't think
I
he.
don't believe that he done.
No.
I believe, he just came out here to grab this money right quick. He did look bad, but I think next time we may see a different Adrien Broner. This is what I hope, because like I said, I'm a fan of Adrien Broner. I respect Adrien Broner, like I said, for the reasons of what he did with Rashid Warren and Bunny. I give him utmost respect for that. But at the same time, you know, if you're gonna come back out here, man, you gotta come back out here right and give us the fights we want. And you can't come back out here trying to throw single punches, flashy, slapping left hooks, and really, really getting beat and winning fights. Much respect to you. Get
It
your
was
money,
close though.
AB.
You can make the case he won though.
Yeah, send me some money too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem. Cash up available, AB. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, fuck that. Fuck that. Go out there, come back the right way, man. I want to see you win. I want to see you prosper. But don't be coming back out of here getting us that bad crap. We don't want to purchase it. And you losing clientele, bro. You losing clientele giving out this stepped on ass dope. But shout out to everybody on the channel, man. I thank y'all for tuning in. As usual, I tell y'all, man, go to Easy Work Boxing 2. That's my backup channel, because I go in
You
on this
posted
channel.
some on there?
Yeah, I posted a couple of videos, but it ain't a lot up there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lot up there.
Yeah.
That's my second channel in case, one day they want to decide to take this one out. You know what I'm saying? So please go subscribe to that channel. And I just thank everybody for tuning in. No bias talk, no racism, no Easy Work Boxing. I like to thank, Chain with Ice for coming to the panel as usual, to make the show a little greater. I thank you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you got any? Well, that's about it for the night, y'all. Check out the videos I put out today. Share the videos. Let the world know Easy Work Boxing. And I'm out, y'all. Good night to everybody.
Peace.
Peace.